Hello and welcome to tSQLt Live DevOps Edition. If you're looking to learn more about DevOps, data platform DevOps, or DevSecOps, you have come to the right place. In this video series, I'm talking about what DevOps is, why it is important, how to get started, and also some more advanced topics. So no matter where you are at in your DevOps journey, there's something for you here. With that, let's dive right in. Today's topic is DevOps Testing Essentials number 3. The third episode in which I'm talking about what type of tests you should think about including in your DevOps processes. And in the first 2 episodes, we talked about the tests that you execute before deploying and the tests you execute during deployment. And today I would like to take a look at the tests that you should or could employ after deployment. The first one is monitoring and alerting. Monitoring and alerting might not feel like a test to you, but it kind of fulfills a very similar goal of telling you early on when something isn't behaving as expected. So that falls under the term observability. You want to look at the overall health of your system. Is the system performant? Is it working? Is it up? You want to monitor those metrics and then set up alerts that alert you if something isn't working as expected, but be careful with those alerts. Make sure they're actually meaningful and not just noise that people start ignoring. The next type of test is A/B testing. That's an advanced topic, but and kind of goes into the usability, which is the next type of test we are talking about. A/B testing means you have 2 versions of your software and you deliver or show one version to half of your audience and another version to another half. Doesn't need to be exactly 50-50. Can be 10% and 90%. Important is that both groups are large enough so that you get meaningful data out of it. And then draw conclusions based on the observations you make. You might want to know if this user interface works well for people, if they understand it. Sometimes you see that a particular feature doesn't get used anymore if you change the user interface. Things like that you can observe with A/B testing, and then draw conclusions and make changes based off it. Those can be automated. You need to make the decisions of what to test every time individually. So that part is not automated, but the actual execution of the test is fully automated. Afterwards, you need to review the results, which again is not automated. So in total, A/B tests are partially manual. Next step is usability tests. We talked about usability tests before. I think you should execute some of those in production too, like observe people that actually use your software in real life and talk to them about what they think, how they think it's usable, but also monitor them. See what they're doing, see if they're using the software the way you thought they would be using it. And a lot of that information that you're gathering, that you would like to gather there, you can only get if you observe people in a real life situation. You also can do behavior change testing. It is a similar thing as as A/B testing, but it compares the current deployment to the previous deployment. And you want to look at if specific features that were used commonly before are now used less commonly, and so on. And it can give you clues into both usability problems, but also performance problems. Maybe the user interface didn't change, but that feature is now still used significantly less frequently. That might point to a functionality or performance issue. So it's a good idea if your application, if you can write the application in a way to make that happen, to monitor behavior changes after deployments. And the last one, the last type of test that is very important is security tests. There are security tests that you have to execute before deployment, that you have to think about during development, but there are also security tests that you can only execute in a real environment, like penetration tests. With those, they need to look at the entire deployment, including the virtual hardware you are on or the real hardware you are on. So it only makes sense to execute those in a production environment. That also gives you the option to run them as a bug bounty program, where you pay security researchers, external security researchers, after they find a problem in your code. Again, something you can only do after deployment in a production environment. Those are the tests, the type of tests, the type of monitoring that I recommend you take a look at when deciding what to test in your DevOps deployment. And that's all I had for you today. Thanks for showing up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you liked what you saw and would like to see more content like this, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a fabulous day.